Okay, make sure that you save your drawing that or board that you worked on, because we'll be adding to this a little bit later. All right. But for now, if you could go ahead and open up a new document, and let's title this diagram structure, or just say diagram. And it won't be a letter size. We're going to do something like 4 by 4 inches for now. We'll change it a little bit later, and I want it in a landscape orientation. Actually, does it matter? No, it doesn't. So it could be the height is 3 inches and it'll probably still work, but for now let's just keep it at that. We're going to work in raster 150 ppi and go. So there is a cube, or there's a box, and what we're going to do is to place our floor plan into it. So the crop floor plan, the PSD file, just like that, and it's 1-to-1. We'll just stick that in there. What we want to do is to make this into a background layer, and I don't want it to be selected. So what I should do is probably make another layer and lock the layer below. Alright, so now I can't really select any of these stuff, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I use this background image, or this layer 1, which is the Photoshop reduced sized 150 ppi drawing that I plugged in. I locked it so that I won't keep selecting this thing. One thing I should probably do is kind of center it onto the board, but I guess that really doesn't matter either. So there is the size of that thing, and it's to the halfway point, so that should be about right. Okay, lock it up and select the layer 2, and I'm going to make this into, let's say, the background or structure layer. So I'll say structure, because the structure will probably be used as a background layer. I might change that later, but then what we're going to do is to select the fill and the stroke. I'm going to use red so I can see exactly what I'm drawing, because if I use black, since it's over a black line, I might not be able to tell what it is. Okay, I will use my rectangle tool. For now, I will take the fill off, so no fill, and I will have the stroke, and it'll probably be at about 4 or 5 points. Let's just say 4. Draw a rectangle, zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to draw from corner to corner, pretty much right in the middle of that black line. Ooh, that looks a little bit too thick, so I'm going to change it to 3, 2. Okay, I'll keep it at 2 for now. Okay, and there it is. The other side, grr, which is right there, the porch, I will do the same thing. I might get this one a little bit thinner and draw another rectangle right over it. Okay. So right now, as I've drawn it, the top, or the top object in this game is going to be this guy, which is the porch that I just drew. Okay, so I could use that thing to use a scissor tool. So under the eraser tool, there's a scissor tool. Select the intersection and select the other intersection, and that way I could just select that portion and delete it. Okay, so I have made that porch, and now I could take this part and this part. I'll do the scissor tool again, select that portion and that portion, so I cut that up, or I should have cut that up, and delete it. Okay, so there I have the basis of the structure. I'm going to change this to background, sorry. Okay, and zoom out, and that's what I have there. So basically, as a diagram, what you're trying to do is to simplify or abstract all of the forms that you have. So all these little details you may not show. You may show in another different part of this thing, but you probably won't show. So I'll continue with drawing the columns next.